Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a very special edition of NJPW Puroresu Review. I am your co-host, Undersea. Right over here, it's the Burger King princess herself. It's Melball. How you doing, Melball?
I am doing great, Andre. I had a cheat day. It was Burger King. It was delicious. I definitely went ham too. Like not like ham because you can't get it there. But like I got a double Whopper instead of a single. I got chicken
Mm,
fries. I got a
mm.
Sunday pie. It was delicious. How are you doing, my
I
friend?
know, I know what Burger King you went to because I know where that Burger King is closest to your house.
Right by Londonderry Mellow, which apparently is
That's
a
right.
war zone.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Got a good workout today. Feeling sore, feeling tired, but I'm here. Yeah, we just as we record this right now, we just talked on Japanese Wrestling Update, and we went through
Mhm,
a few matches from the April 27th Road to Dontaku show and the
mhm,
Tatsumi no Kuni show from April 29th. We
mhm.
figured, well, why not cut that part out of Japanese Wrestling Update and put it right in here for a little Puro Wrestling review for all of you. So we're
All
gonna
for
cut
you
over
guys.
to the yeah, we're gonna cut over that in just a second here. So thank you all so very much for tuning in. And thank you if you're tuning in on the Andre Melball Wrestling Talk Facebook page or on Batburger Video. Thank you so very much. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Ding dong.
Hello, and and if you're on Sunday Nights Main Event, and you can also hear us in audio form on Sunday Nights Main Event Radio.com or on Patreon.com/SNME Radio. So please check us out there. So we're gonna be jumping right away. We're gonna jump over to our Japanese wrestling update styles. We look exactly the same. Don't worry, and we're gonna give you some rundown on the April 27th Road to Dontaku show and the April 29th Satsumi no Kuni. Sanada on the 26th got injured in a match and he is out for the foreseeable future. Has been pulled from the rest of the Dontaku series. Was pulled from his match at Altogether again. Yeah, so he was supposed to be in a tag match with on the 4th with Nemeth and again with Taichi against Nemeth and Tanahashi. That match has been scrapped altogether, and we'll talk about what's coming out of there because.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he was supposed to be it was supposed to be him and Kai against Zack Sabre Jr. and Chris Brooks at the All Together Again event on May 6th, but it will now be Taichi and Kai against Zack Sabre Jr. and Chris Brooks. So Taichi
Mhm.
getting to step in and replace Sonata on that bit on the big multi company show, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, 100%. Best choice, best case scenario for that, I think.
Well, and you have a history to tell there with Saber and Taichi now. They have that history of being
Mhm,
partners, being the dangerous techers, and now they're on the opposite
mhm.
sides from each other. I really like that little thing there.
Yes, me too. I like those little stories.
Yeah. Again, it's those little stories is what build those great little what really gets me going on a lot of those great little
Oh,
things.
yeah. And it'll create
Yeah.
some really great moments in the ring with both of the guys, but it'll also, like, we know Zack Sabre Jr. loves to frickin' talk. And we know that Taichi likes to also talk. So we're going to get some great promos out of that as well. I think we're going to get
Mm.
some really good shows out of that. That's
Oh heck
exciting.
yeah. So we move on. We're going to talk some of the tour, the Dontaku tour, and on the 27th, you
Mhm,
had TMDK's Shane Haste and Mikey Nicholls taking on the Guerrillas of Destiny, Hikuleo and El Phantasmo, who they beat for these titles
mhm,
at the last New Japan Strong event. And a really good match. In the end, though, Hikuleo gets rolled up by Nicholls as he was going for the Godsend chokeslam on Haste, and Nicholls pulling the tights, just like Shane Haste did at the Windy City Riot event. They're getting a little cheeky. They're trying to take the easy way out now, and I don't blame them because it's cheat the cheat to win, man. Eddie Guerrero said it best: cheat to win. Yeah, and Hikuleo is pissed after the match, getting to a shoving match with Mikey Nicholls until they get separated. It was interesting, man.
I mean, can you blame him though? Can you
No.
blame him? Though, again, and I don't like the dirty tactics or shenanigans, but we've also knowing that these guys have deserved a tag team title run for a very long time. So do what you got to do to keep them, please.
Mm.
I'm not mad about it. Keep doing it.
Yep, I agree with you 100%. They really need that, and this is and these couple the matches talking about were from the April 27th Road to Dontaku show. So the next matchup on that same show was for the KOPW Championship in a 3-stage match. First was a tire stacking challenge. Second match was a lemon eating challenge, and the third part was a tables match. Wow, was this interesting. Tire stacking match was just they each have a pylon in the ring and they have to stack 4. There's 7 tires. The first person to stack 4 tires on their pylon gets the victory. And it was just this funny. They end up having like this tire battle, swinging the tires at each other, like bouncing the tires off the other tires. Khan like whips the tire at Uemura at one point. He dodges out of the way at the last second. Just Uemura drop kicking Khan with a tire on his head.
Didn't Khan tie him up with tires also? And tried to do a submission with him on it. Like, it was just glorious chaos.
Yeah, then so Khan chop blocks the knee of Uemura out and goes to put the tire on his thing, but he gets rolled up, and Uemura rolls him up into a pin, then stands up, grabs the tire out of his hands, and slams it down on his own pile to get the victory. And it was just like, what am I watching?
Yeah, it was just it was a very odd match.
Yeah. So then we went into a lemon eating challenge. Yes, you heard me right. Lemon eating challenge. Like, I don't understand.
I couldn't even with this match. I was just like, what am I watching right now? Khan literally ate a lemon like it was a frickin' apple.
He devoured it. Like Uemura was doing the same thing, but he was like after everybody, and Khan was just like, oh.
That's no kidding. It tastes disgusting.
That man has to have dead mouth. No, it is this condition that some people don't taste sour. Oh no. The KOPW title has the worst stipulations in professional wrestling.
Yeah, agreed. It's not a vibe. We don't like it.
They had a workout challenge match where every 3 minutes they had to do a series of workouts for the title, and then the finish came. It was whoever had possession of the title to win at the end of the match, and it was literally Khan grabbing the title at the end of the match, and when the time ran out, and that's how he won the match.
Ishimori?
Yeah,
wasn't that Ishimori?
He beat Ishimori for the title. Then it was just this title is just dumb, and then it finally ended in a tables match.
It's like that 24-hour title for WWE. It's literally a
more
joke.
ridiculous. Oh yeah, 100%. This is the joke title, and I'm like, why would you put a joke title on a guy? But why would you put a joke title on a guy you're seriously trying to build too? Where Khan, the experiment didn't quite work the way they wanted, so him in that division was actually not the worst thing in the world. It gave him something to do. The 24/7 title is retired now. You are right, Astrid. But that's what it is.
You know what frustrates me the most about this? It's that Yuya Uemura is the first of the Musketeers, the 4 Musketeers, if you will, to win a singles title.
Ugh, makes that
and the most undeserving one of the bunch too.
No, yes. Narita won the Never title, the Never 6-man.
Never trios. I'm saying singles.
Oh, singles
title. Yeah. The most undeserving one of the bunch.
Yeah, and so they ended up in a tables match. Yeah, they ended up in a tables match. The tables match was actually pretty enjoyable. There's a spot where Khan got a piece of lemon and squeezed it in the eyes of Uemura, trying to blind him, which was pretty funny. Yeah, but again, it was the tables match was pretty good. At the end though, Uemura catches him, gets him in the deadbolt, and hits him with a deadbolt suplex, sending him through the table in the corner to get the victory. And it was a really good match, like a really good tables match.
It was a good tables match. The problem was by the point in time that it was happening, the other two matches took me out of it. I couldn't really I was like, "Ooh, that looked cool. That looked cool," but I was like, I was not interested. It was
Yeah.
like watching House of Torture without the shenanigans.
Yeah. And then the main event of the April 27th show, it had Los Ingobernables de Japon right there on your screen with some weird blue mascot that I don't understand. Taking
It's
on
the baseball's mascot. It's the
the
baseball
baseball
team.
guy.
Yeah.
Taking on the War Dogs and Pro Wrestling Noah's Jake Lee in a 10-man elimination tag match. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but the last two men standing were Tetsuya Naito. Oh, jeez. Two. One from Sanada. Taguchi actually got hurt right before while riding
And
his
that was
bike.
also not related to wrestling. He got
Yeah,
hit by a car.
yeah, he got hit while riding a bike, so that's a whole other
He
thing.
Darby Allen,
He Darby Allin. But yeah, so
but it
they
wasn't a bus,
it
it
was
was a car.
so they had Lee and Naito at the end. Jake Lee got sent over the top rope by Naito to the apron, and Naito drop kicked the legs out from under him, sent them to the floor because over the top rope eliminations were part of this match. And Naito getting the floor, and Jake Lee was pissed.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this was I had to laugh at this one because the war dogs were acting like dogs and they were actually like barking at each other and it fired up Los Ingobernables. So they were also barking and then barking at each other. And then they were barking at each other, and they were just constant just throughout the match.
It was
And
so
all I
good.
could think was like, I'm waiting for Titus O'Neil to just pop out from underneath the ring and be like,
Oh.
oh,
Oh,
fun
jeez.
match. Fun match though. But yeah, this was my first time seeing Jake Lee also. Very, very cool. Very cool. I hope to see him
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, 100%. He's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. Yeah, that's what you were thinking. LOL Darby. And I just yep. So
Darby Allin.
we're gonna quickly talk the April 29th show, which was known as Satsumi no Kuni. It's on the road to Dontaku. The top two matches at the junior tag team title matches was the War Dogs. Joe Moloney and Clark Connors defending against Los Ingobernables de Japon, Bushi and Hiromu Takahashi. Absolutely incredible match here. These guys tore it down. There's just some crazy good spots here. The spot where Bushi had So Bushi reverses the no chaser into a backslide bridge and flips over into a jackknife while having the backslide. But Drilla comes and grabs him the break pin, brings him up on his shoulder, flips him over, and then brings him down into a Drilla killer pile driver. But like Hiromu breaks up that pin. And then Connors hits no chaser on Hiromu. War Dogs hit Bushi with full clip, and they retain their titles in what was an incredible tag team title match.
So good. So good. This is what tag team chaos is supposed to look like. It's just the War Dogs on the warpath, and Bushi and Hiromu doing everything they could to survive an attack when they had the chance. Lots of barking still. That was a thing with these guys. Especially Hiromu. Hiromu has a new coat, though. I didn't recognize that coat. More tentacles and eyeballs in random things and places. He's quite a character.
He really is. He really is.
Yeah.
And then the main event of that show, there's so much absolute bullcrap in this match that I refuse to do a proper review of it because I hated this match.
I tried to watch it twice and I couldn't do it.
I sat through this whole thing and I ended up deleting all my notes. And I'm gonna read you out what I wrote for my notes for this match because I just had I hated this. So I wrote out the finish. So I wrote so much absolute bullcrap in this match. I refuse to review this travesty of a match. The end came with Narita coming in after an insane amount of interference and just bullcrap from House Torture. And don't get me wrong,
Shenanigans, yeah.
just 5 guys were involved, but they were more involved to try to negate House of Torture, but they all got beat the hell out of. So Narita comes in, hitting Douki, who was in position to about to win this match. Douki.
Thank you.
My brain's nowhere. I didn't mean it. I wasn't trying to be a jerk there. My brain just defaulted to the
Greg the Douki for forgiveness.
Yeah. And Douki was in position to win this match, and then Narita comes out, hits him with the push-up bar, then finishes him off with the double cross, which is the X Factor. Puts Show on top of Douki, rolls to the outside, throws the ref in. The ref 1, 2, and 3. And my last note is just straight up F Shoto's reign.
Yeah, this again. I tried to get through it twice. I couldn't do it. There's like we constantly complain about the shenanigans of House of Torture. This was like we'd said that they couldn't get any worse, and they told us to hold their sake, and gave us this travesty. Like if it wasn't Kanemaru, it was Lil Dick. If it wasn't Lil Dick, it was someone else. The only good stuff in this was that we got a Doki Choki a couple times, and that I think instead of Lil Dick doing the dick on dick contact, we got the choppy choppy pee pee from Takamichinoku on Lil Dick. I was only saving grace in this match.
Which was a great callback for him to essentially do that to one of the most famous angles he's ever been a part of with Kai and Tai. That was great, but again, the match was just so full of bull. And again, this is probably the worst full of bullshit match that I've watched, and I've seen some really bad House of Torture interference match, and this was the worst one so far.
I told you, they said, hold my sake.
Oh, Jesus, Mel.
Let's not talk about it anymore. It was that bad.
I don't want to talk about it anymore because it was just that bad.
Let's move on. I don't want to see his face anymore. Stupid face.
We're going to move on. And we're back. So thank you all so very much for checking out our reviews of the April 27th Road to Dontaku show and the Satsumi no Kuni show on April 29th. You can find me, this guy, the Andre C, on the X at That Canada Guy, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at That Canada Dude. You can find me on Facebook at Andre Melball Wrestling Talk, or right here on our YouTube channel at Andre Melball Wrestling Talk in the comments section down below. You can also find us at Sunday Night's Main Event.com in audio form. So check us out. RSS feed is over there. You can also check them out at patreon.com/SNME radio for only $4 American per month. If you want to support them over there doing all the great stuff they do. You can also find me and Melball every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern or whenever it airs, over at OLE on Twitch, YouTube, on the X. We have it live streaming there too. You can check them out on all the socials at OLE Podcast or at Our Local Establishment on Facebook and TikTok and Twitch. Lots of stuff there. And then I want to give a big shout out to our boy Mike the Ref over at Backbreaker Video for all the great support, simulcasting all of our stuff. You can find our stuff and much more wrestling content, which also includes his AEW watch-alongs over at youtube.com/@backbreakervideo. If you want to see Mike's AEW watch-alongs live, go to twitch.tv/Mike the Ref every Wednesday and Saturday to hang out with him there as he watches professional wrestling. But he's also there multiple other days of the week playing video games. So check him out there for all his great gaming content and replays of his gaming content. Go over to youtube.com/@backbreaker_gaming, where you can find stuff from him, Mr. PJC, Mr. Rick Jules, and their freaking guest, Kayla J.
Kayla J. Kayla J. Kayla J. Kayla J. And congratulations to Kayla J, who just announced her engagement. I cannot wait to see those puppies in little wedding outfits. It's going to be so cute. Yes.
It will be. Melball, where can they find you?
If you're wanting to follow Melball, you can find her on the X thing at Collins Melball. You can find her on everything else: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, and Blue Sky at Melball Collins. You can also find her, as Andre mentioned, on our local establishments programming, Japanese Wrestling Update, every Friday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, unless it's not. And then we'll let you know. You could also find me on Astro Bizarro's YouTube channel, where we do our show, Ladies Wrestling Showcase. We have a lot of stuff to talk about in our next upcoming episode, so stay tuned to our socials to see when that bad boy is coming out. You can also, where do I go from here? If you're wanting to watch New Japan Wrestling, we will leave a link in the description box below. This NJPWWorld.com is 999 yen, or approximately 10 Canadian. Shout out Sean Spiels. It's more like 750 according to my bank account. Still an amazing price to watch some amazing professional wrestling. Andre, my trusted friend and colleague, do you have anything else to say to the beautiful people?
I just want to thank to everybody that's tuning in on YouTube and on podcast form. Again, if you want to hear us in podcast form, or if you are listening to us in podcast form, thank you so much for supporting Sunday Night's MainEvent.com. And don't forget you can check out their Patreon if you want to support them for $4 American per month at patreon.com/SNME radio. And for all y'all watching on YouTube, whether it's Backbreaker video, whether it's Andre Melball Wrestling Talk, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, because we love hearing from you. We love talking to you. We love responding to everything you have to say about the stuff we love talking about. And don't forget to share it out to all your friends, family, crazy little aliens from the other side of the universe, and the regular people right here at home. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Ding dong.
Hello.
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 And that being said, I am your Melball. Over there is Andre. We will see you next time. Adios.